It says for the driver on the key. Why does it say that? Because that's what it's designed for. It's designed for drivers. It's designed for people who are willing to push the limits of their driving abilities and of the car. Say hello to the brand new Lotus Emira, Lotus's comeback story. Now this car is the successor to the Elise, the Evora and the Exige. This is known as the Emira. Taking cues from the predecessor, this car produces 400 horsepower from a supercharged V6, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. And if you know how to drive a manual, it comes with a 6-speed manual as well. Now, interestingly, the one that I'm driving is a 6-speed automatic, and believe me, I don't miss the manual. But I know the true enthusiast will want the manual, because not only is it more engaging and fun to drive, it's also just more responsive because you can keep the car in the right gear at the right time. 0 to 100 is in 4.3 seconds. It weighs 1400 kilograms. Very light, very nimble, very agile. It has a ton of grip through bends and loves to be pushed around. Now for collectors, there's a lot of information because the V6 is getting discontinued. It's already been sold out. The entire production quota globally has been sold out, is what I've been told by Lotus. And no more manuals as well. So manuals and V6 are the ones that are going to definitely go into the collector's items for the Lotus Emira. Another update on the car for collectors is that Lotus will stop producing internal combustion engines very soon. So this car, the Emira, is the last ICE car produced by Lotus. Everything else is going to become electric, just as the Evija hypercar and the Lettre sports SUV. You can buy the Emira with another engine option. The engine being the Halo engine from the Mercedes-A45 AMG, which produces 400 horsepower as well. Now that engine is mated to an 8-speed dual clutch transmission, the exact same one in the A45. I haven't driven that one yet, but I know if I have to choose, I will still choose the V6 from the Toyota lineup that's been powering Lotus cars for generations. So what are you waiting for? Go book the car right now, because I can tell you at the start, it's a brilliant product. Lotus has got it spot on. The Emira is definitely a head turner. It turns heads and gets looks everywhere it goes. People bend over backwards for a second glance of this car. Yes, a lot depends on the color it's chosen in, but this color suits it perfectly. This color, known as Hethel yellow, is a traditional Lotus color used in multiple racing liveries by Lotus to highlight certain details. The entire front profile, side profile, rear profile looks like a shrunken version of the Evija. Keeping grace and elegance in mind, Lotus has chosen the right way to design this car. He's designed this car to be simple, elegant, graceful and timeless. The entire design will age very gracefully, in my opinion. There are no extruding or aggressive aero bits on this car, but yet at the same time it's able to produce enough downforce to make sure it handles to perfection. One of them is the duct system over here, where it channels air from inside the car in here, outside over here, and then around and over the car feeding the engine and the supercharger from here, comes back, goes over the ducktail and moves out, making sure the car stays stable during aggressive driving. Nothing much to talk about the side profile, but it is designed very well. It's very aggressive, it's curvy, it's swoopy, it's got the rear haunches of a proper supercar. It's nice, wide and thick at the back. You have the Lotus badging, you have the ducktail over here, you have the nice slim tail lights, you have the air ducts channeling air from the rear tires outside, obviously the beautiful exhaust, and then another party trick. Oh, by the way, this key is lovely. I'm holding it wrong, but yeah, this is how you hold it. But it's a lovely key, and it has a small tidbit over here for the drivers, which I personally love. You can see the tightly packaged V6 engine with the supercharger over here and a small storage area for your luggage. Now, if your luggage is going to be heat sensitive, don't carry it because this is attached right to the engine. So this is going to get hot, properly hot. And another funny thing is the maximum allowable mass in the luggage compartment is 50 kilograms. So if you're packing more than 50 kilograms, make sure you have another car chasing you because you'll be busy driving this car to full pelt. Small and independent manufacturers, build quality, interiors, fit and finish have always been a tricky topic. But with Geely's backing for the Lotus Emira, you can see that the car has definitely become a proper competitor to the big names out there. Fit and finish on the Emira, on the interiors, is pretty good. The quality of materials used is pretty good. Yes, it's very minimalistic, but that's what I love about it because you end up spending all your time and focus on driving the car. There are a few bits of shoddy plastic like here on the Lotus nameplate, like this red button cover, and over here to adjust the steering wheel. But otherwise, the entire fit and finish is pretty good. I like the sporty bucket seats which hold you in place during aggressive maneuvers. I love the fact that it's covered with Alcantara. The roof lining is Alcantara. Even here there's Alcantara. The steering wheel is covered in Alcantara as well and designed for driving. The paddle shifters look great and feel great to touch to, made of solid metal, but don't have a reassuring click. Like when you press them, you don't realize if you've actually changed the gear or no, you need to look down or hear the engine. There is no mechanical feel to these paddles, which I do not like, but otherwise they're good to look at and good to hold. Touches over here is the Emira first edition plaque on the carpet, Emira over here, Lotus over here. These are touches letting people know you're driving something cool. The KEF audio system is pretty good as well. I personally love the gear shifter over here because it looks good. It has a nice gap and there's a ton of storage over here as well. For a small tight car, it has quite a bit of storage. Another cool bit about the interiors of the Emira is that you can see the engine from the rear view mirror and the throttle body linkage. That means every time you accelerate and decelerate, you can see the cable and the entire mechanics of it move in the rear view mirror. Very cool, especially for yourself and the passenger who's sitting and observing that when you talk about it. Hell yeah! Handles like a charm and comes alive during sport and track modes. Very easy to slide around as well, and you can predict the slide, you can manage the slide. The grip is just amazing. Look at this. Look at this. I am driving up and down Jebel Jai since yesterday and I ain't getting bored of it. You can slide the car, you can take the corner with precision. It just comes alive to your driving abilities. This is a brilliant piece of kit made by Lotus. It sounds beautiful too because you can hear that supercharger whine all the time right behind you. Highway driving is easy as well and can be managed. It comes with cruise control and all the other features that can help you drive this thing effortlessly. The bucket seats are sporty and hold you into place, as you can see right now. But on long distance, they can be a bit uncomfortable and stiff. But who cares when you reach a mountain road and you're able to do this all day long without anything giving way. Epic, epic. Lotus has got this spot on. Everybody thought this would be a disappointment, it would not live up to the name, but it does live up to the name. It is a brilliant piece of equipment and I am super happy Lotus made this the way it did. It's priced at close to 450,000 dirhams or $115,000. I think it will do well. It's coming into India as well, so I think it will be around the 2.5 crore mark. The price point the Emira is at, it is a very tricky price point. We have the Cayman and the Boxster. Put a little bit more money in and you will get a 911. You can even get the Mercedes-AMG GT for a little bit more money. The F-Type is going out of production, so there won't be any F-Type, well, electric one down the line, but there won't be any ICE F-Type. So for the price point, it definitely makes a lot of sense. Plus, it's the last of the ICE sports cars from Lotus, last manual. So there's a lot of things that are going for it, and obviously a brand new Lotus as well at the same time. So before it's even started its journey, it's kind of ending it, which definitely makes it a collectible in my book. Will it appreciate? Well, that is the trick, right? I'm not sure if it'll appreciate or no, but I think the manual V6 supercharged one will appreciate. The engine's been around for a long time, so it's easy to provide after-sale support for that particular engine, if not from Lotus, but from other vendors as well, if not from Lotus. So you have that. But I also think that this platform has been there long enough to be able to take care of it for a long time, and hence this can be desirable. This can become a collector's car, and this can become the last halo or last hurrah from Lotus for their petrol cars.